cual me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Carlos Carrasco gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
So now here is Jonathan India. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7-10.
Now the 1-0.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's the 0-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Batting third, The shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Farmer has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded to short. Scooped up. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Batting fourth.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
In is Joey Votto now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Farmer stands at first with 1 out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The payoff pitch home, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So here's Tyler Naquin as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0.
Nope. Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
At the plate now is Tucker Barnhart. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Shogo Akiyama would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 4, Shogo Akiyama.
The batter will be Shogo Akiyama. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. One and 1. 3 runs already home here. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Reds lead this one 3-0. Sonny Gray gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at one of the best pitchers in the game right now in Sonny Gray. Really turned it around. Added that 4-seam fastball up in the zone. Great assortment of off-speed pitches. I really like that curveball he features, too. He has multiple weapons to strike people out. If he's throwing strikes early, this team's going to have a difficult time scoring many runs off Sonny Gray.
Now the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
Jeff McNeil comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Bases are empty, one man out. Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Pete Alonso stands in as he looks at ball one here. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Three and one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball four as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with two away.
Batting fourth, no left fielder, Dominic.
Runner at first with two gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. From the belt, kicks and deals. Alonso leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the air, down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mets strand one. Still down 3-0. Second inning set to go, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Sonny Gray.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here's the 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Jonathan.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I'm going to be locking in today on Brandon Nimmo. This guy brings his lunch pail to work with him, fellas, and he does it with a smile. Watch it permeate to his entire team. This guy lights up a room, and he plays elite defense. You can test the arm a little bit, but he's sure-handed in the outfield.
Jonathan India digging in now, and he hits it hard to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. The flip from short right gets him, and there are two away. So the bases are empty here with two gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. From the stretch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2 out, nobody on. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Reds are down in order, but they lead it 3-0.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Michael Conforto trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. He's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He'll come in with an average down at .230, 10 home runs, and 21 driven in. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Naquin's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Gummo.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on date. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Into the box, Tomas Nido. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. Conforto, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Akiyama is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Luis.
Now at the plate is Luis Guillorme. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. set. Here it comes. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Drilled on the ground is short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Stepping in now, Carrasco. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
.2-0 count. The pitch lifted into the air out towards center field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box, Kyle Farmer reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. He's set and the pitch. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0. Hey. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 54 runs batted in. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Oh, and 2, here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They lead it 3-0.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he rips it on the ground to second. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Struck out in his first at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Gray sets. 1-1 pitch on its way. High and deep to right. Naquin's going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with one out now. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the belt, the pitch. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hold. 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate, Dominic Smith, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he takes a called strike one. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Tucker Barnhart. First pitch of the AB now.
Now the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Eugenio Suarez will be next. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
Striding in is Eugenio Suarez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Barnhart aboard here at first with nobody out. Struck him out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Shogo Akiyama. Runner goes for second, fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Sonny Gray, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fouled off. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 1 and 2, here it comes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get to Chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Pitch on the way.
2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Gray's ready. 2-0 on its way.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And now, Jonathan Villar flew out in his only at-bat so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate now, Tomas Nido. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Luis Guillorme. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Conforto on second. Nido at first. 1 gone. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First delivery to him.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So stepping in is Brandon Nimmo. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. 1 run is scored. The throw home. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And now the first pitch. Hey now.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Canvas ball, 3-2.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So here's Pete Alonso as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He went down on strikes last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Bases are loaded with only one out. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
Ready with the 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 3-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India.
Jonathan India.
From the stretch. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One a fastball high, 2-1 now. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next up is Jesse Winker. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. And now a pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next to hit, Kyle Farmer. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set. Here it comes.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Winker, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. McNeil's got it for 1. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Reds go down quietly. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tied at 3-3. Luis Cessa will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. So now to the plate, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And the pitch. Low for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Winker is camped under this one. And he's got it for the first out. Now to bat, Jonathan Villar. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Tomas Nido, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
The batter, number 13.
So now to the plate, Luis Guillorme. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Not close. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two balls and a strike now. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's 4-3 New York. Number 64 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 64.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Votto. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Tyler Naquin. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. He bounced out last time up. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And that one yanked just foul. Line drive, base hit to right.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 4 home runs and 32 driven in. 0-1, here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. In for strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Hot shot down the line. And this will be a base hit, so he gets the job done for sure as the Reds have come back to tie up the ball game. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
Stepping in now, Shogo Akiyama, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2-0 count, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Up next for Cincinnati,
Tyler Stevenson will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball. Enters play here at 279. 5 homers and 30 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The set and the 2-0. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 4-4. Vladimir Gutierrez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. J.D. Davis is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Got him. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Brandon Nimmo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner. Naquin is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 6.
Up next, Jeff McNeil singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Hit sharply on the ground. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. 6 innings are in the books, all square 4-4. Seth Lugo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. Pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line, and foul. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker. A ball and no strikes. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that's too high, ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-0 count, the pitch. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
So the next to bat will be Kyle Farmer. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Votto. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Reds lead 1. This game's all tied at 4. Justin Wilson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled off. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Akiyama's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The left fielder, number 2.
Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped him up. Barnhart moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Tyler Naquin. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. High pop-up. Nido has a play. 1 out.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Here he comes on 2-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. From the stretch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A ball and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Two balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Sonny finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Shogo Akiyama. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Mike Freeman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And a big at bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Reined in, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Just bounce it. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it. I'm always gonna get it. Even if you sit.
Jeff Hoffman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in once again is Tomas Nido. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now, Luis Guillorme. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Kevin Pillar will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at his career totals, Pillar carries the batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 3-0 now. Brandon Nimmo is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. It's a fastball center cut. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, Brandon.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He's set. Here it comes. Nido over at second. Pilar is over at first with one away. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out, number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate now, Jeff McNeil, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Weekly hit towards first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains tied at 4. Tyler McGill will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan India, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 now. Now the pitch. Jesse Winker waits on deck. The 3-1 taken, strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse.
Next to hit is Jesse Winker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Guillorme is there. 2 gone. Next, it'll be Kyle Farmer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Stepping in now, Joey Votto, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch to third. Fielded cleanly. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
So now to the plate, Tyler Naquin, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The pause and the 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. 3-run home run down the line in right as they jump ahead by 3.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Aaron Luke takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Reds 7 and the Mets 4. Amir Garrett comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. Garrett has tossed over 30 innings so far this season. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. 2-0 count and the pitch. Three and one now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here it comes. Dominic Smith is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0 home.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. comes set, and the 0-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
In the air, down the line in left. And he'll make the catch there to end it, and the Reds will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Cincinnati Reds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jeff Hoffman wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Amir Garrett hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cincinnati Reds: 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.